What's up FSJ and Jane gamers, this is Jaden for Team HJ. Welcome to the channel where we cover all Final Fantasy XIV content quick and easy so you can get back to gaming. Alright, let's get at it. This is going to be a quick guide on Smileton. In this video, we're going to cover 3 bosses you'll encounter in this dungeon and if necessary, noticeable trash and mechanics. The first boss of this dungeon is going to be Face. Lines of fire will connect the boss to the stone statues on the left or the right outside of the arena. The arena floor will then be split into 4 sections by means of orange AoE lines. Getting hit by this will result in death. Players will need to stand in between these lines in front of one of the stone statues. After the blast, players will receive a blue smiley face or a red frowny face debuff. Players will need to alternate between these debuffs throughout the fight. Getting 3 stacks of one of these debuffs will result in death. Off My Larn will target all players with a spread out marker, while spawning a knockback marker that will knock players back 1/4 of the room from where they are standing. This attack will also occur during lines of fire. Players will need to position themselves in a way that they are knocked into the right section to avoid stacking their debuffs. Tempers Flared will cause group-wide damage, healers be ready. Hearts on Fire 4 will be a typical tank buster on the primary target, tanks be aware. Upside Down will turn the stone statues upside down, changing their colors. Pay attention to the color of your debuff and this should be an easy one. Next up is going to be Frameworker. Circular Saw will cause group-wide damage, healers be ready. The boss will use Leap Forward, jumping to the direction the boss is facing, indicated by green arrows, dropping a huge circular AoE. Players can simply stand behind the boss to avoid this attack. Printworker will spawn 2 adds, these adds will also use the Leap Forward ability. Omnidimensional Onslaught will spawn 4 cones followed by 4 more from the boss's hitbox, covering the entire arena. The first 4 cone AoEs to spawn will explode first. Players can then reposition to that location to avoid the blast from the other 4. Pay attention to where the boss or the adds are facing, and this boss shouldn't pose much of a problem. The final boss of this dungeon is going to be the Big Cheese. Explosive Distribution will summon 2 bombs on the conveyor belts, at the left and the right of the arena. The party will then be presented with orange arrows, signifying how far the bombs will travel. The belt with 1 arrow will move the bomb to half of the arena close to the boss, while the belt with 2 arrows will move the bomb to the half of the arena away from the boss. Piercing Missile will be your typical tank buster on the primary target, tanks be aware. Violent Discharge will cause group-wide damage, healers be ready. Dispense Explosives will spawn 2 bombs in 2 different quadrants of the arena that will explode if players were to ever step on their circles. Explosive Power will detonate the bombs. Right Disassembler will blast the entire right side of the arena in front of the boss, while Left Disassembler will blast the entire left side of the arena in front of the boss. Electric Arc will target a random player with a stack up marker, make sure to stack. Leveling Missile will target all players with a spread out marker, players will need to spread out to avoid overlapping damage. Make sure to pay attention to the arrows on the conveyor belts, and the boss should fall over in no time. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the comment section. Alright, now that you know what to do, queue up and go show them why you belong.